Hello, welcome to another Pixie video. And I'm over in Caversham actually today, Caversham, Reading, where I live. I was looking up woods, because there's a lot of woodland I'm not aware of, I've never been in. So I decided to have a check it out, see if it's spiritual. There's a hell of a lot of tree roots around here. I guess I should be looking down right rather than falling down. Yeah, so it's quite a nice area so far. It's kind of like seeing if you get that sort of spiritual energy. It's interesting if you live on the hill as well. It's such a steep hill. So when you're a kid and you think about doing roly-polies and mad stuff, but or little bases. That was the other thing. It seems to be quite popular actually. I'm starting seeing a lot of people wandering around. And the only thing is I couldn't find a way into this place. So I ended up just stepping over a bit of fence to get in here. So there's any mushrooms as well. Definitely likes the darker spots really. So I had a big chunk of chaga yesterday. I've got a wasp here. Tired. Go on. What's the matter with you? It's winter. You can't eat meat. I don't want to get stung by him because he's drowsy. That's it, he's gone now. The other thing, they eat things to put on to make their sort of nest and stuff. I don't want him trying to eat my coat either. I once remember sitting down and watching. I sat on a deck chair and this wasp had landed on the arm of it, so I got my arm out of the way and I watched the wasp, and he started chomping away a little thin layer of the wood, and I thought that's weird, but he's obviously using it to make the hive. So, and also they eat anything, they're not particular, so anything that can contribute to their to the queen, as their cause. It's definitely. And so yeah, anyway, so I had some chaga, and I had it on the video, but then later on I had some more, and I had some almost. It's interesting because it span it round. Bits of gold started coming up. Now, originally I might have put gold in there, but it was you couldn't see it, and it's likely that it may have come to the surface. However, it could be more mystical than that. It could be that the gold's been drawn out of some other dimension. It looks like space, twisted around in a cup, and that's what I think. We don't live in like an egg type universe, like a cooked egg is flat and squashed down. That's just like a frequency. That's what we're looking at there. It's actual, probably a big spherical ball of light. It just depends what sort of frequency you're looking at, and in order to figure it out. There was some other interesting stuff I came across yesterday. The Djinn basically being like the sort of reference is really like it's like hidden beings. So they're not really, like magical things necessarily. They do a magic law in some way, and they are involved in other things. Some of them have got something that appears to be technology. So they're an interesting, they're a race, a different frequency. They come from a different universe. How do they come into this sort of existence? But we can't see them because they're in a different. They're in a different kind of spectrum, and I reckon it's ultraviolet. And there was also something this is from a chap called Shadrach, and he was saying they're radioactive as well. They have a type of radiation around them. It's probably in the microwaves. So he believes it's ultraviolet light, which is why they don't like sunlight so much. Because it would interfere with themselves. At a sort of pivotal level, I guess. And they tend to, you feel like something's in the room, it's watching you from a distance. So that's usually kind of from experience. So off the beaten track. Just wander around, I guess. Yeah, so I had the Chaga, and first notable fact is that I had a bit of toothache. It seemed to go away really quickly. I think that might be because of my immune system's possibly one of the causes. Could be it's very anti-fungicide, I don't know. It was very interesting. Something going on, of course. Other noticeable effects. See, I'm trying to think. Yeah, the anti-inflammatory is really good. I had backache and neck ache, and what happened with the anti-inflammatory effect it had on it is it allowed it to relocate itself because it was out of alignment. I was able to stretch it then and do things with it, which was useful. And that was just for the initial dosage. It just started to ease up. I had another dosage, and I'm under the effects of it now, and a bit like heartburn, the way it burns that. So in the muscles, there's got like a lactic acid or something. It's at the moment it's healing, so it's burning. I've got a burning sensation, like I've just done a massive session down the gym or something. And the body's trying to, so that'd be the growth hormone and other things, and metabolises fat. So that's possibly what's going on there. Because it's just so warm in places like my back and my shoulder blades, just under my shoulder blades. So it's unusual. So it's doing a lot of things. And my stomach as well. I was driving over, my stomach felt like I've had drunk a really hot coffee or something. So I think it's all good. It's all good. Well, I feel good. That's the thing. If it was a bad effect, then I'd start feeling sick and other things. But it feels like my metabolism's up, and that's a good sign. Side effects, though, I did notice I had a tongue. Basically, my tongue was covered with sort of a thin layer of well, I guess cells. I guess it's like antibodies and stuff, and because it have like a grey tongue, and I have the rings that look like I've got thrush in my mouth or something, which I know I haven't, but it's that effect. And I get that with antibiotics. They would do that as well. Strong. First time I saw that was when I had some strong penicillium, and it caused that effect. It's so interesting with a bit of woods here. It's all uphill now. It was quite stormy yesterday. So yeah, it'd be quite interesting. But hopefully I don't wear out all the power of this phone. I'd be lost. I'll be walking around knocking on doors. Help! I don't know where my car is. But yeah, I'm glad I come out today because I thought it might be all sludgy and boggy. Because it's so uphill, it's not. I did have to look out those hidden dangers. I end up sliding down the hill and knocking myself out or something. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do with the Djinn, and I'm going to chat with this chap, send this guy a message, this author, because there seems to be a lot of experience that makes sense, and it's making, because he's talked about building a relationship, which you do with places, unknown places, or if you move into a place and you feel there's a presence, you want to kind of negotiate the agreement. So the essence is, for me, is that I don't have an issue with them if they don't have an issue with me. I respect them, they respect me. It's everything's to our mutual benefit, and at some level we look out for each other. So it's family. If an entity has been a part of my family for hundreds of years, I don't think so though. But so anyway, this is getting a bit dodgy. I might have to. Yeah, might be impassable. No, it's fine. No Tarzan today. So that goes nowhere. That goes out. And I guess it goes round, so see where it goes. Anyway, this Pixie sign off for now. I might record other bits if there's anything of interest to look at. You know, like I find a body or something. Or some strange marker. So Pixie sign off, have a good one.